The Lions got their mojo back last week with a 10-goal second half and are looking to build their momentum again and reaffirm themselves into premiership favouritism. While the consistently gallant Dogs look to throw a spanner in the works, it's the Barossa District Bulldogs hosting the ladder-leading South Gawler Lions live and free on Filming Footy for your BLGFA Round 15 Match of the Round. My name is Lewis McKenna. That was the siren that interrupted me twice. And this afternoon I'm once again joined by Simon Smith, who's made his way part of this commentary team as the season has rolled on. Simon, great to have you back.
Thank you very much. Well, hello everybody. And you're looking forward to a great game, I think.
Absolutely. You'll be able to see on your screen the South Gawler Lions loaded up for this game. Mm-hmm. They lost 2 in a row, Simon, to their first 2 losses of the season. They went into their bye. They come back. Gawler Central took it up to them at half-time, but then from there on, I just mentioned it was 10 goals in the second half that just absolutely surged ahead. And I was speaking about one player that's come back from injury, Shaquan Davey, kicked 4 goals in the third quarter alone. He's going to be one that's really important for them. You've got to time those little siren breaks right here. Siren sitting right above us. And then, of course, the Barossa District Bulldogs. They're a side that's been riddled with injury throughout the season, and particularly late here in the season. Scott Mumford, a big out. We got to see them last week, Simon.
We did. And, Scott Mumford's still out. But hopefully they can conjure something up here. You would imagine that South Gawler would continue on their winning ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, let's see what it holds. Yeah.
Another one with Trainer also out for Barossa District is a big out for him down back. So they've brought a couple in to try and even the ledger, but they've got a brilliant midfield, Barossa. They can match it with South Gawler, but just probably the bookends at both ends of the ground.
That's exactly right. That's where they're going to struggle. Arnold straight into ruck against Webb.
So Arnold was out of the side, suspected to be picked up again by Port Adelaide with Van Wyck debuting for Port Adelaide Power in Sydney today, but not to be. He's come back to South Gawler. So just the one change for South Gawler with Ryan Marini coming out. Yep. And we see Elijah Murch come into the side. 2 changes with both the Gershwitz coming in with Seth debuting. And Trainer and Nangle out as the umpire holds the ball aloft here at the beautiful Barossa Park. Webb gets the tap down to get us started. Civic goes rolling through and Webb wobbles one out towards the boundary. It's going to sit up perfectly for Holloway. And he's eventually escorted over with a little bit of vigour as well.
Yeah. A little bit of heat early, which is what you expect.
So good start.
Yes.
Umpires to hurl it in. And a brilliant throw in as well. Arnold knocks it straight down. McDonald just gets a shoelace onto it. Witt was there as well, who got caught high. Josh Witt was already had a word with me, wanted to let me know that his thong size, he wants to win a pair of Archie's thongs.
I think he's wearing the board shorts.
They're knocking it down. Filkey got a hand on it, and centre wing was a good tackle from Marcus Bro. Jack Wilkins there, the recruit across this year from Maipolonga for Barossa District. The 2 number 8s in the ruck. This will be a fascinating battle between these two as Holloway tries to burst through, but a good tackle from Sam Young.
Tackle, yes. Yeah, they certainly, everybody meaning business today.
Absolutely. Yeah. So a 66-point win last week over Gawler Central for South Gawler, and a 20-point loss to Freeling for Barossa District.
Yeah.
We got to call that one as now Gurney is wrapped up in a tackle. So good tackling pressure from Barossa inside the first minute and a half.
It's hot early, yes.
And a big fist over the top from Arnold, and immediately wrapped up by Wilkins. It's when it goes inside forward 50 for South Gawler. That's where the game can be lost for Barossa.
That's
losing a bit of height, but they want to win it in the midfield, and they get an opportunity here. Comes off the pack, getting a bit of an awkward bounce, and eventually over.
He ran onto that well.
So around the contest there, escorting it over. Umpires here today, Matt Patterson, John McGann and Randall Murch. Lachlan T, Ethan Ryman and Hugo Brown, the boundaries. Arnold gets the tap down straight to Joel Holloway. Gets the handball out to Whitworth. Makes a quick spin and then back to Thorpe, who wobbles one down the line, and Barrow in the right spot. He's a brilliant player, Marcus Barrow. Goes right down the line and sits up perfectly, and a good tackle. Arnold unable to go anywhere. That's Joseph Arnold. Cody Gilchrist will be one to watch. Yeah. He's gone right back to the goal square, playing one out. No one within 30 metres of him other than his opponent. I'll pop it up high. Jackson Press underneath this one for South Gawler. Jeez, has he hung on to that one?
I think he has.
He has. What a mark.
Yes, it was a good mark. He put himself in front there and held his ground.
Press, who's been really impressive inside forward 50. He's come back from injury. He missed just about a whole year after injuring himself against Angerson last year. He's got the leg sleeve on.
Yeah, he has.
Makes him easy to notice. Right in front from 45. Pops it up high. It's hanging out to the right. Yeah. Has it got the distance? Gilchrist under it. Couldn't quite hang on, but I think he's won himself a free kick.
It was too high.
And Cody Gilchrist, the league's leading goal scorer with 38 goals in the season, will have a crack from the pocket. Try and put through the first of the afternoon.
Kick it around the corner on the left, I think.
Has a go at it. Looked okay for a moment, through for a minor score. So one straight behind for South Gawler. Barossa District yet to get on the Sportal scoreboard. So this is important, isn't it, Simon, for Barossa to be able to find targets out of their back line.
Otherwise they're going to spend all day in their back lines. That's right.
That was a good little darting ball.
It was, and he found him well.
Wigsell pops up a high ball to centre wing. Robinson good underneath mark, it takes a really good mark. Holloway maybe just got a fingertip on it, but you're going to pay that in that situation.
I think he knew that too. They had a bit of a conversation now about it.
Over the back, and Barossa up their end of the ground. Get hurled back in. Right on the paint of 50. Arnold takes it straight out of the ruck, and he'll get another 50 metres on the ball down the line. Press intercepts, and Gilchrist is there as well. Taken down as Saunders without the ball. Wasn't given the free kick. Maybe should have been. Now close to the boundary. Gilchrist is wrapped up by Newman. Saunders a bit unlucky there, you think?
Yeah, he was unlucky. Yeah.
Umpire blindsided, to be fair. Webb gets the tap down this time. Picks it up now, Arnold, and wrapped up by Civic. Webb goes straight down, and now Wilkins out of the contest, goes down the line and gets a bounce. Bo Ryan's there, now trying to move it through hands, and really well done. They can now go inside forward 50, one-on-one, goes over the back, and eventually over the boundary. So it'll be hurled back in, around 30 around from Barossa's goal.
Arnold's got this one on his own. Webb's... Nelson's there.
Yeah, Nelson was there, and they'll have to hurl it back in. That would have been advantageous.
Yeah.
So can Barossa capitalise here? Another entry inside forward 50. Arnold got smothered, and now an opportunity. Ethan Gant can snap around towards goal. Doesn't have the distance, but Nelson
good mark.
With the mark, and he'll get a set shot.
Yeah.
Only about 20 metres out, slight angle.
Not sure who was on Nelson there, but he broke free and took an uncontested chest mark.
So they have opened, given him a little bit more of an angle to deal with. Kershaw on the mark.
Yeah.
No real significant breeze around.
No, there's not. No flags to go, but no, you're right.
On the right peg. Can't quite sneak it through, just through for a minor score. So one behind a piece on the Sportal scoreboard, but a passionate start for the Dogs. Keep them in it.
Yes, it is. Good.
Brilliant to be here at Barossa Park. Of course, the home of the Barossa District Bulldogs. Their sponsors, GJ Gardner, Closes, Lindock Hotel, Ray White Barossa, and WFI sponsoring local footy. As Witt will take it from the goal square. Faked him out.
He did.
Decides to go down the other way. Press in front, couldn't quite hang on to the mark. Civic takes it, tried to draw the high contact. Handballs it straight off to his opposition in Bo Ryan, but wrapped up. Webb gets a big fist down. Bit of an awkward bouncing ball. Whit was around it. Horsburgh running out of real estate. And they'll hurl it in once again.
Yep. And we've gone to the younger Arnold in ruck now, is there? Yes.
Yeah.
Is that Joseph?
Yes, it is,
Joseph,
yep. So Joseph has gone down there as well. He's going to have a crack in the ruck. Rowan Nelson around it as well.
Yeah,
So
right.
going small in the ruck and tries to take it straight out. Handball comes out the back, but can't get clean possession away there. Pisani. And another stoppage. And this is good for the Dogs, just to hold the ball inside their forward 50. You watch how they're set up behind the ball as well. It's one-on-one everywhere. And we get another stoppage, so...
It's been a great start, really.
Yeah, definitely drawing level with them at the moment, and they'll take that all game long. Arnold with a big climb up in the ruck, and now Pisani out the back. Okay, clears the danger. Big pack forming and fisted over the boundary in front of the scoreboard here at Barossa Park. Hurling it back in once again. Arnold with a tap down. And now Wilkins just pops one over the top, and standing in the hole, taking the mark is Cam Rogers. Just surveying his options. With a bit of a wet deck, figure that ball down the line is going to be the go-to most of the day.
For sure, yeah.
Horsburgh couldn't take it. Now comes out here. Gurney immediately wrapped up.
Watson.
And Watson escorts him over. No team really with the advantage here at the moment.
No, it's tense, it's close, isn't it?
Now through the middle of the ground, Thorpe with a handball over the top to Murch, who's into the side this week. Goes over, it's a perfectly weighted kick to press, couldn't quite hang on. It's chased closely by Robinson.
Yeah, he is.
Decides to let go of the footy, and the umpire lets the footy go as well. And over the boundary. Well done by Riley Robinson then.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Did well not to give the free away there.
Dangerous position here for the Dogs. It's a bit of a short throw in, but
it was a bit short.
No advantage given. Davey dangerous in this situation, couldn't quite take it away. Trying to get the handball away there was Nikolai, and illegal disposal. So free kick one here for the Dogs. Robinson has a short one in Watson and finds him. A bit of a dangerous kick. Got it to Civic on the bounce. Tried to go back to him. Horsburgh's there to save it and play behind the footy. And a bit of a wobbling ball. It's almost coming straight to us. And nearly does bounce up into the pavilion. So it'll be a free kick here to South Gawler and Bailey Thorpe.
Oh, yeah.
He's given an extra few metres as well. He can make a deep entry inside forward 50 if he wishes to do so. One-on-one everywhere.
Yes,
tries to go short to Whitwer, a little too tall for him. Horsburgh's there as well to tackle him to the ground. And a stoppage inside forward 50 here for South Gawler. No goals on the board yet. 11 minutes gone. Karlovchek in the ruck now. Play a good backup to Lockie Webb here this afternoon. Nikolai as well. This time Karlovchek gets the tap down and they go right through the middle of the ground. Arnold out the back, really good grab.
Joseph.
And that footy would be fairly wet as well, Simon.
Yes,
so
I agree. Yeah,
really good mark there. Is another good mark.
Yeah.
Barrow takes the game on. Tackled from behind. Called to hold the ball, come off his knee, they're saying. Really good tackle there. I believe that was Hunter Wigsell there. So they're up to the pressure here at the moment, the Dogs.
They are.
Young Dog side, missing a lot of talent here. Led by a passionate midfield group. Is out the back now, Webb, who's rolled up forward.
Yeah, resting it full forward.
Nelson, immediately tackled by O'Leary, Chen and Thorpe. So waiting for the ruckman to arrive. Karlovchek will go up in the ruck against Arnold. They draw level. Tackled down. Karlovchek and Arnold once again. Handball comes out from Ryan. Gant now, Schluter medalist from last year, moves it back to Wigsell. That's all right. That'll work.
Yeah, that's Roberts, is it?
Yeah, it is. So, handball over the top. Civic puts him in a little bit of danger, loses the ball. Horsburgh moves it back, and now they're going to try and go inside forward 50 there. They couldn't get any purchase on it through Ollie Civic, and now through the middle of the ground, mark taken by Josh Newman. And Karlovchek out wide, decides to pop one up, and he's just shirked himself out of the contest there. Barreau, Thorpe, and now back to Whitwer. And that's a good kick through the middle of the ground to Gurney. And now ahead to Bo Ryan. Here goes South Gawler over the top, Gilchrist. He'll get it and play on. Has Davey over the back, or he can go for the goals. Across the face. Oh no, a goal. He snuck that through. There we go. Okay. The goal umpire made me think that he missed that one.
His lack of enthusiasm caught us out.
No, there we go. So that is the first goal on the board for South.
Well done.
And a great goal. I just sucked all the energy out of it with my call, but that was a brilliant goal for Cody Gilchrist. So he puts through his first, his 39th of the season, and that was brilliant work, end-to-end footy. That was on display.
We started with Whitmer on the half-back flank, and they worked it really well down the outer wing, and Gilchrist finished off lovely.
Some of their stars involved Jaden Gurney, Bo Ryan.
Right, yes.
Yeah, they're just...
This is what may be a sign of times to come.
If they can get that clicking in the final month of the season,
right, yes.
They are a dangerous side, and especially here this afternoon as in the middle of the ground once again. Handball comes out, now Holloway looks to retreat. Handball over the top to Thorpe. Civic hunting though, brilliant tackle.
Yeah, it was good.
And earns himself a free kick.
Oh, he wanted to play on.
Did want to play on, he saved. Got to be careful in that situation, but he can go with a deep entry inside forward 50 and does exactly that, top of the square. Webb couldn't quite hang on. And now Whitwer. Handball over the top, and they're out again here, South Gawler, if they can find a few targets. Going to go out wide. Pisani was there, and so was Barreau. He pops it out in front of Pisani now. South Gawler, they play some pretty footy when they get going. Nikolai now taking the mark. Some pace. Brilliant tackle.
Good tackle out
a fantastic tackle, and that might be Seth Gershwitz out there on debut. And now Barreau spills over the back. Civic maybe hung on to a little too long. Picks it up now out of the contest, rips it away from Barreau. McDonald back to Civic. He's been busy so far, Sam Civic. And now pops one up the line, but Bo Ryan.
Taken off,
He's a brilliant player on half-back, Bo Ryan. Come across from the Dogs last year. Gurney, and now Holloway. And they've got players spreading.
Players they have,
So now centre wing pops it up higher. Jeez, what a collision coming across with the arm swing there. So, don't have a number 55 listed down, do we? No, we'll chase it up.
In, I think.
A few number changes.
Yeah, a few number changes,
Holloway popped one down the line, but a little too wide for Shaquan Davey as Watson nearly goes crashing into the fence. So Watson, they don't really have. Yeah, it is static, isn't it?
Yeah, but
and South Gawler even got spares here, and Bailey Thorpe, intercepted nearly by Saunders. Eventually takes it on the second attempt. Handball into Gilchrist, gives it away quickly to Filkey. Back to Saunders, dancing around. He has options to go to. He just needs to find one of them. Barreau couldn't quite take it, and now the ball in dispute once again. Marcus Barreau picks it up, pops it over towards goal. Davies there, and he'll pop through an easy one. So Shaquan Davey in for his first goal of the afternoon. The second for South Gawler, 2-1-13, plays one behind. Little messy there for South Gawler.
Yeah, it was a bit. The end result was good, but it was a bit messy.
It's opened up in the last, up until that 12-minute mark of this term. It was a real dead set arm wrestle, but now they've really opened the game up.
They have, yes, that's right. Saunders got himself free there, just couldn't find someone, but their playmakers are starting to get their hands on the ball. Absolutely, they are, and obviously with Arnold's ruck work, he's giving him first use.
So umpires make their way back into the middle. If you've just joined us late, Cody Gilchrist and Shaquan Davey, the goal kickers so far in this one. 2 goals the difference. Plenty of time for Barossa to get back into it. Now they get an opportunity to go inside forward 50 with a deep entry. Webb's there, one of the tallest players on the ground over the back, and probably a good result there. In fact, no, it's a free kick to South Gawler. And they'll get it to try and find a target. They go short. Cam Rogers.
Jackson Press come on.
He's picked up immediately. They go down the line. Robinson in the right spot to take an intercept mark.
Good call, yep.
Had some short options. Ethan Gant was leading away as Mitch McDonald as well. Now pops one up high. Webb underneath this one. Oh, geez, a good kick. Yeah. Webb now picks it up and has a crack at goal. Not quite. No. Fairly agile work from the ruckman.
It was very agile work, yeah. Unfortunately, a kick of a ruckman too. Out of bounds.
Tends to be the way.
But he certainly got up there.
So, didn't register a score from 20 metres out straight in front, under a fair bit of pressure though, to be fair. True. So Whitwer only has one option, and that's to go right down the line towards the paint of 50. Sibic with the climb, couldn't quite take it. Now ball back in dispute. Arnold funnels one underneath. And a stoppage. 19 minutes gone, first term. Thank you for joining us here on your Saturday afternoon. Now trickling ball comes out the back. Arnold's there, beats him. Now Robinson, press, barrels his way through. Gurney, now Davey over the top, and now Barrow has a lot of real estate. Can pop one in over the top, and how's that for a kick to Gilchrist? Yeah. Couldn't quite hang on, but he's got all the room. He can turn around, pop one through. No, Wilkins playing goalkeeper.
Over the bar it went.
Brilliant stuff. So Wilkins, the minor score, rushed it through. So it's 2-2-14 to one behind as stoppage. Looks as if they're going to rotate Lockie Webb back into the ruck.
That's right, yep.
Karlovchek might go up forward as now Barrow.
Yes. Coach Ash Barnett shouting his instructions.
He is. Karlovchek and Arnold. Arnold gets the tap down. Now a handball comes out. McDonald goes sliding through. Filkey's there as well. Karlovchek under the contest. And now Webb back into the ruck. Tap down from Arnold. Now over the top. Whitmer's going to get there first. Karlovchek's going to take him on, and Whitmer did well. Took it cleanly, spun around, and now can bomb one up towards the paint of 50. Bit of an awkward bounce over the top. It sits up perfectly for Davey. He'll take a bounce. He'll roll into goal, and he'll pop through his second. Yeah, that's brilliant work up forward.
Brilliant work. That's it. This is what you expect, I think, from these guys. And even had an opportunity to take a bounce, and very skillful.
And the ball hits the ground inside forward 50. Davey is, given what South Gawler have done this year, most of the year without him, he got injured in round one.
Oh, right.
And then he's come back in the last couple of weeks. He's, as I mentioned before, a player that's represented the Dogs at Samford Reserves level. When the ball hits the ground, he's dangerous, isn't he?
Very dangerous. And I'm not sure there's many that can go with him in the Dogs' defence. So
he's got speed, but he's got cleanliness as well.
Yeah. He's going to be a danger man.
Arnold and Webb once again. As now the first 3 goals of the game go to South Gawler. Holloway over the top, and Gurney's going to get to it first. Moves it back through Whitwer. And now a wobbling ball in towards Marcus Barrow. Traps it well. And now moves it back. Holloway right in the middle of the contest. Barrow now working hard. Back to Josh Whitwer. He's got a fair claim for those thongs at the moment. He's done well back there. Filkey. Yes. And now he'll wobble one inside forward 50. Leading target is Arnold. Press down in front. And now Robinson just funnels one underneath.
He did well, Robinson there. Stood his ground.
Kershaw moves it back. He gets to the 1-2. And now handball across, but Wilkins with a good tackle.
Crunching tackle.
Ball spilling free. And Rogers standing up in the tackle. So the ground in pretty good nick, apart from what you can see right there in front of the contest. It's just that muddy pitch, and no ground, I've said it in previous weeks, no ground in South Australia has copped more footy than this ground has.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been one of the busiest grounds in the state, if not the busiest, as Holloway caught one high, so win a free kick. He'll go out wide, a well-weighted kick as well, finds his target, Elijah Murch. Looks for a leading target inside forward 50, gets it in Gilchrist.
Oh, yes, he does too, yeah.
And gets it on the second attempt.
On the second grab, yep.
A man on the mark, about 51 metres, and now pops one up to the top of the square.
Joseph.
Oh, and a good mark taken by Joseph Arnold.
Yeah, it was good. Again, that's great play by the Lions.
It just seems as if every time they get that ball, middle of the ground, whether it's off turnover or out of stoppage, they know exactly where to go.
Exactly,
they know where the leading target's going to be.
They do.
So Joseph Arnold
Really good.
will have a set shot at goal. 3 goals for the season. Been somewhat of a fringe player throughout the year, of course, with some moving pieces going up to SANFL level. But Arnold looking to cement his place. Oh, and a bit of a shank out to the left-hand side through for a minor score. 3-3-21, 0-1 for Barossa District. As the wind has picked up a little bit here at Barossa Park. Probably favouring Barossa, if anything, blowing left to right. There's Robinson, handball across, and now a big ball down the line. Gives an opportunity here for South Gawler, but Josh Whitworth's back there, and he is clean with the footy. In fact, it's actually Anthony Bullock getting to it first and losing a lot of ground. Handball back to Pisani. And they've moved the ball up very quickly there, Barossa District. So, a deep stoppage here. Chance for Barossa District. So the boundaries, poor boundaries, had to work up pretty quickly, didn't they?
They did.
It's even a bit of work for me to rotate my head from left to right, let alone them actually having to run the distance. As Arnold taps it down, Bullock's there under the contest. Spills out free, Moon was there, trying to get the handball to McDonald. And umpire blows his whistle. Last time these two sides met, it was 116-65. Cody Gilchrist kicked 7 goals in that contest. It's a high ball up. Gurney gets the fist down, press with a handball underneath, and South Gawler get out the back. They go out ahead. Gilchrist now in a one-on-one, bit of a foot race, and did well there to use his body. Brodie Wilton got tackled without it as well. Well done, Wilton. Won himself the free kick. Saved a goal there, really.
Yes. That was good.
Chips a ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and a good mark taken on the outer side. Sam Young. He's going to go long down the line. Sam Civic out the back, couldn't quite hang on, but he gets another opportunity. Sam Civic now snaps around the body, one-on-one, but a good fist from Bullock.
Oh, yeah, well done.
Did well, so through for the second behind for Barossa District, 0-2. 3-3-21 for South Gawler. Bo Ryan
on here.
And it goes long. Nikolai will take an easy chest mark, and that is going to be 25. So, bit of afters from Brodie Wilton. Gives him a get out of jail free card here. Whitworth coming off the bench. Decides to go to Pisani, and now Whitworth will go.
Oh,
they're going to bring him back. Wasn't over the mark.
Bring it back. Lovely to watch, though.
Absolutely it is. So interestingly, so far, we've actually got access to the stats at the moment, Simon. Right now, the inside 50 numbers, 11-10, just one in favour of South Gawler.
You wouldn't have thought that, but what we're watching, it's no.
Arnold now will go inside, looking for a target. Robinson with a big fist down. Filkey couldn't quite take it, big tackle. And I believe he was caught high, he was. So is the umpire going to take it back? He is. Oh, geez, okay.
He's called it himself, he's going to throw it up.
Blindsided by that one. Arnold. Big fist over the top from Gurney. Oh, crashing through was Wilton. Definitely throws his body at the footy, Brodie Wilton.
He did then, but Nikolai wore it.
Now once again, hurled up inside forward 50 here. Arnold Holloway trying to break through. Now the second tackle called for holding the ball. You take on the first tackler, you get through, you got to get rid of it.
Exactly right. He got held.
Robinson's been good down back so far.
He has been very good, yeah. There certainly might be missing trainer.
Right on cue, gets smothered. Commentator's curse.
Who said that?
And now a free kick paid to the Dogs anyway. Holloway. And that's the first term done here at Barossa Park. 3-3-21 to the Lions, 0-2 to Barossa District. Entertaining first term, but South Gawler with the advantage right now, up by 19 points. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter coming right up.
Good call. Good.
Second quarter about to get underway here at Barossa Park at South Gawler, 3-3-21, and Barossa District just the two behinds in the first term. Closely fought first term, it should be said. The first half of that quarter was an arm wrestle, but then South Gawler's probably ease of ball use through hands. They got out the back and got a few goals in there, Simon.
Exactly. And some of the stats you were reading at quarter time, a couple of Barossa districts are leading those stats.
Yeah, absolutely they are. You look at the inside 50s. I mean, not leading that number, but it's 10 to 12, fairly even.
Yeah, close.
There's a lot of that's quite even. They're actually leading the clearances, 12 to 10, Barossa district. So, you know, they're in this game in some sense, but it's just linking up the midfield and their forward line.
Yes.
As we look around the grounds, Williston with a 7-point advantage over Kapunda at the moment, 8-point advantage for Tanunda over Nuri, as South Gawler look to go inside forward 50 straight away, but they retreat through McDonald. Goes down the line and now close to the boundary, eventually escorted over. So, an 8-point advantage for Tanunda over Nuri at the moment, and Angerson 27-6 at quarter time over Gawler Central. So ones to watch there on blgfa.com.au and catch all the live scores of every game throughout the weekend. As trickling ball comes out the back, Lewis with a handball out. Now Ryan goes over the top. Holloway moves it right back, and this is smooth, real clean. Now tunnelling handball underneath. Cibic wrapped up immediately by Holloway. They just look well drilled when they get the ball in hand, don't they? Very composed.
And impressive. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So, big fist down. Whitwer takes on the tacklers and now wobbles one down the line. Wigsell underneath it. Saunders was there, but now Pisani bombs one in towards the corridor. Big fist comes over the top. And now here they go. Saunders can get it and go. Carries it in one hand. He'll wobble one up towards goal. Bit of a bender. Through for a minor score.
He looks good on the ball. He looks good with ball in hand.
He absolutely does. Very confident. Glides across the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Kershaw gets thumped down. Picking it up was Nelson. Goes over the top and now Gant likes to get out and go. Pops one out ahead. Couldn't quite take the mark. And now handball over the top and the Dogs have an opportunity. They just need to go. He probably should have popped it on the boot. Instead looked for his captain in Ethan Gant. And now a stoppage. They got out the back there. He just needed to pop it on the boot, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He did too. He saw the running Gant. I thought, I'll give it to him, and it didn't work.
Whitwer, it's understandable. He's a very good footballer, Ethan Gant.
Yes.
So now, just bounced in the mud. Sits up for Marcus Barreau. He's in a one-on-one. Goes against Josh Newman. Saunders, or nice little nifty tap down to Bailey Filkey. That's actually Callum Filkey. Civic gets a handball out of McDonald. Tackled by Holloway. Just got the handball away. Civic should be kicking in danger and was.
Yeah.
So Callum Filkey will win the free kick. Gets the handball away. His feet were plugged away in the mud. Whitwer tackled and called for holding the ball.
To just take that and then just take the tackle.
Nelson pops up a high ball. Nearly weighted right, trapping it and keeping it in. And now I get it and play on. Bit of a wobbling ball out the back.
Yeah.
Getting to it first, the Dogs. A handball over the top. Kershaw immediately wrapped up by McCurry. Just inside the paint of 50, Webb and Arnold. Spills out the back, Gant overruns the footy. And Whitwer, once again, he's been very busy in this game. Saunders traps it well. Canau can take on the game, takes a bounce.
Yes, I like him.
Absolutely. He's got a bit of silk about him, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's it. Correct. Bit of Sean Burgoyne.
Yep. Robinson takes the mark. He's held up by press. Has Watson short. A lot of the players over the other side of the ground. So
there's more coming over. Nelson looks good.
Now, ball comes to ground. Lewis tunnels it underneath, gets back onto it, Tom Lewis, and now handball ahead to Arnold and back to Pisani.
Good one-hand take, that was.
Now darts one into the corridor, but a good mark going back was Josh Newman. Now across to Civic. Chipping ball over, and now the Dogs have a little bit of room. Bergman goes down the line to the ruckman. Arnold out the back. Good mark.
Yes, good mark.
Worked Webb under the footy. And now darts one over to Marcus Barreau. He can go long and go quickly up towards the top of the goal square. A little too tall for Arnold. Goes over the back. Wilton's casually running onto the footy. Eventually gets it back to Newman. Chips the ball across. Watson's got a bit to do. Saunders gets there. And now, just inside the boundary, it'll be held up. Umpire works his way across, and now forward 50 stoppage, deep in attack for the Lions. Gilchrist gets the tap down, hacked out by Webb, and gets a good purchase on the footy.
Good. Yeah, he did.
Arnold out the back.
Oh, nice.
Thwarted away, did really well there. I think that was Brendan Moon under the contest, but now the Lions get it back through Whitwer.
Yeah, they're lining up.
They are lining up, and that's a brilliant kick. What a kick from Josh Whitwer.
That was a beauty.
That is absolutely served on a silver platter. Finds Arnold, and he'll have a set shot from 40. That is an absolutely perfect kick, isn't it? That is incredible.
Yeah.
Tell you what, took some confidence to tell me that he wanted a pair of thumbs, but
I'll tell you what,
he's earning them.
He'd be far off. He'd have to have a little toe in them already. Slight toe.
So Arnold had a sider in the first term. This one looks a bit straighter.
Off the boot, though. That's better off the boot.
A lot better.
Yep.
Pops it through for his 4th goal of the season, Joseph Arnold.
Yep.
And the 4th goal of the game for South Gawler. 4-4-28. Just the 2 behinds for Barossa District.
A few coming off.
Absolutely. A few changes. Merch coming on. Bullock and Nikolai as well. So, chance as they get the footy back in to shout out BLGFA's partners, Corridon Burge, Vine Inn, Central District Footy Club, West End, Sharon, Gawler Caravan Park, CEG, Ray White Gawler East, Injury Hub, Maxi Plast, Belgravia Apparel, Barossa Co-op and Stiller Coopers sponsoring this great league of ours, which is inside the final month of an entertaining month of footy we've got coming up, starting here today. And Barrow with the tackle. We're starting to get on top in the inside 50s here, Simon, as well. 16-11 now in favour of... Really starting to get the margin out. As it's getting bounced around in the contest. Horsburgh in there as well for the Dogs. And a stoppage just broadcast side, centre square, neutral territory. Webb. And Arnold over the top. Joseph Arnold has a fair leap on him.
It was, yeah. He was up early.
Getting a good run up as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nice to get up. Webb was the ruckman for the zone and league side. Barrow goes ahead to Saunders. Couldn't quite hang on as it was at his ankles. Wigsell with him, rips it away, tried to get the handball away. McDonald wrapped up by Davey. And we get a ball up. Arnold taps it down. Gurney will pop up a high one.
Wilkins.
Found space, Gurney, where there wasn't any, but Wilkins takes a really good mark. He goes long down the line to a one-on-one. Nelson. O'Leary. Chen back with a flight. Couldn't hang on to it. And now Mercury gets a boot on it, but didn't get the purchase. Now Ryan. Shifty ball over the top. Barrow nearly hanging on. Civic's there as well. Got caught high.
Yep.
He knows the craft of getting caught high. We saw it a couple of times last week, Sam Civic. Knows when the contact's around. Just give that arm a little, just a little chicken wing, and credit to him.
Yeah, that's it.
It works. It's an art form. Goes down the line. They've got the numbers here, the Dogs, if they can hang on. Couldn't quite. And now a handball goes out wide. Whitwer just breaks through just about every tackle. Now goes with a 1-2 with Holloway and go right up the middle of the ground. Gilchrist is there. Going up against Wilton. Davey out the back, as easy as you like.
That's good stuff. That's great stuff.
And it's a deep entry inside forward 50 that puts him under pressure.
And read that well. David read that well. He didn't panic and just off hands. He's there.
That's what we said before. When the ball hits the ground, he gets straight onto it. He's clean with the footy.
That's right.
And he kicks his 3rd goal of the afternoon. I mentioned before, 7 goals in his 2 games going into this one. He's now up to 10 in 3, or 2.5. And to add that to a side that was already as strong as they were, South Gawler.
Spot on. Spot on. He's really dangerous. I'm not really sure who's with him. No one's...
We played a Resi's game just to kind of settle himself back in a few weeks ago. Kick 5. So they kind of went, all right, enough of that. You can come into the A grade. So...
Yeah, that's good.
18 inside 50s now for South Gawler. I'd like to thank the Barossa District Footy Club for giving us access to their stats numbers as well. They do it usually for training purposes only, but giving it to the commentary team, it's brilliant to have.
Yeah.
We're looking to get on the board though soon. 5 goals to none to get this one started. There's now Pisani.
Out of the centre they go again.
Holloway in a one-on-one against Wilkins, couldn't quite take it. Holloway now with a handball over the top to Ryan. Ryan now tucked away near the boundary, through for a minor score. But that was a little easy there for South Gawler.
Yeah.
5-5-35, 2 behinds for the Dogs.
Yes. Would have to get a major soon, I would have thought.
They chip the ball across to Newman. They can work up to the centre wing reasonably well.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just at that point getting intercepted with the way that the line's set up. A little too tricky for them. Karlovchek a little too tall for him. And now the Dogs trying to break free, but
someone's
wrapped
down out
up
there.
Yeah, Nikolai taking some time to get up.
He's all right.
He's up. Karlovchek has rolled back into the ruck, this time against Joseph Arnold. Short ball, Holloway couldn't quite take it. And now the ball's dropped in the contest. Umpire says play on. High ball up, Ollie Sibic underneath this one. Lewis does well and now hands it off to Whitwer. A rare fumble from him. Now Davey circles through. Handballs it off to Filkey. Davey's there, Lewis is there. Sibic, he's wrapped down. You almost got to take a breath when Shaquan Davies around the ball. You just feel like something's going to happen.
That's what,
Karlovchek taps it out the back. Now Josh Whitwer. He'll pop one out in front of Shaquan Davey. Gilchrist is there as well. Wilton kills it. Goes over the boundary. So they're getting this done with Lockie Arnold on the bench here at the moment.
That's right.
Jackson Press on the bench as well. Umpire hurls it in. Nikolai in the ruck against Karlovchek. Handball comes out from Sibic and now they clear. One-on-one. Bullock couldn't quite take it. Thorpe, though, real composed. Pisani now inside forward 50. Filkey couldn't hang on. Sam Sibic with enough room.
Again.
Arnold underneath it takes a good intercept mark. Webb gave him a little bit too much space.
Lots of runners, lots of people looking for it.
Had Ryan laterally, but he was in the mud heap. Didn't want to go there.
Saw the cricket pitch.
Oh, and a good mark taken from Gilchrist. Had 2 Dogs around him, and he'll get a set shot. And this to make it 6 goals to open up for South Gawler. Which is strange, isn't it? Because they haven't played that bad.
No, it doesn't look as though it's a 6-goal difference.
No. It's
if he kicks it.
Just far more clean and composed to get this one started. Gilchrist hangs it out to the left. It's coming back. Oh, and he's got it through. Jeez, that had a lot of in-swing. It's not cricket season yet, Cody, but he pops it through for his 2nd goal of the afternoon.
That was left, but it come back. Did it well.
That had a fair bit of hoop about it. That was Mitch Johnson-esque, but moves to 40 goals on the season.
Yeah, that's good.
He's leading the way, and brilliant contested mark. It'd be the best contested mark in the league, just about.
Yeah, he's getting some great service today.
Absolutely is.
From the midfielders.
Like the work of Flynn Pisani in the middle as well.
Flynn Pisani's quick.
Yeah, very. 6-5-41 to 2 behinds. The Dogs, of course, missing a lot of key talent here today.
Yes, they are.
Now Arnold goes straight off the deck.
Forward.
Holloway couldn't quite take it. Wilkins around the footy. Moon's there. Karlovchek picks it up. Gant now quickly off to Young. And now we're in the mud heap. This is what we want to see. Filkey, big collision. Umpire.
Got a call? No.
Yeah, he's going to call advantage. He did pay the free. So Press is there. That ball would have a fair bit of mud on it. It'd be fairly heavy as well. Pops it over the top. Davey couldn't take it and fisted over. So, umpire to hurl it back in. $11 scoring shots to 2.
Yes,
And they've even put a couple out in the full, I believe, the Lions as well. So that should be noted. Handball over the top. Sibic, and now across to Young. gave him a bit of work to do. Filkey fighting for his life now as the dogs arrive, and now the Lions, and now the umpire. Civic over the top, Pisani, Gurney.
Good, wrapped him up.
Yeah, wrapped him up well there, Sam Young. Karlovchek and Arnold both holding on to each other, says the umpire, as Gant takes it out and pops one up high. Watson couldn't quite take it. Whitwer was around it. Handball over the top. Oh, geez, nearly got it away there, Shembry. And now fighting for it, Dakota Shembry.
Well, still there.
He did well.
Well done, well done.
Good second effort. Playing his second A-grade game. Arnold and Karlovchek, and this time it is a free kick. So,
come back.
I actually thought that might go the other way, but free kick going to the Dogs. Karlovchek. Go long down the line, a rare entry inside the forward half here for the Dogs. Goes out the back, Moon's there, Watson is as well, but Whitwer, look at him, taking them all on.
Yeah.
Got a handball away, and now Nelson breaks free. Rowan Nelson to try put the first through. Unfortunately, it's not soccer, that counts as a point. Bounces on the inside of the post. So 3 behinds for the Dogs, 6-5-41 for the Lions.
At least they're in the offence, 50.
Good passage of play there from some of the Dogs' youngsters. So Bo Ryan
the ball forward.
Take it away. He's going to go long up towards the ruckman, even further towards Cody Gilchrist.
Yeah.
Big high fist goes up. Filkey couldn't quite take it. Now McDonald will wobble a ball inside forward 50. Pisani couldn't, but now Bo Ryan. Handball over the top, and now they get it and go through Cam Rogers. Robinson goes back with the flight, couldn't hang on. He's held on to.
Yeah, this was too.
So free kick to Riley Robinson.
He's done well in defence, Riley Robinson.
Absolutely has. Looking for some targets. Has Karlovchek laterally.
He's coming out.
Going to go longer. Watson has some tall timber to beat. Does well.
Does well, yes.
Arnold nearly had enough of it. Gant's there and he's clean with a footy. Has Shembry. Decides to go inside forward 50. Try and find Lockie Webb. Couldn't quite get it. Nelson now from the pocket. He'll have a crack at goal. And doesn't quite put it through. So Nelson with a couple behinds in a couple of minutes. 0-4 now for the Dogs.
Couple of shots.
Bo Ryan, the designated kick-in taker. Skillful as he is. Goes long. Sibic underneath it, goes back with a flight. Goes over the back and Wilkins is going to get to it first. A little chipping ball over the top. Watson gets a really awkward bounce. Eventually reels it in, but Bullock brings him to the turf on Barossa Park. Karlovchek in the ruck. This time gets the tap down. McDonald takes it. And a wobbling ball. Watson going back, couldn't quite hang on. Whitwer with the pressure. Now getting a handball out. They've got an opportunity. Nelson once again, but he's wrapped up. And it was high. So the Dogs with a couple of good minutes here at the moment, Simon.
I agree. But the icing on the cake if Nelson can go back here and nail it.
This is their first set shot opportunity of the quarter.
Yeah.
We're now
probably got it in the right hands too with Nelson, I think.
He's been busy in the last couple of minutes. He's kicked 2 behinds in a row. This one to try and put through his 13th goal of the season. 13. Had a couple last week versus Freeling. From 40.
Good off the boot.
And into the post once again. So for the second time this quarter.
How big is that goal post?
There's magnets in it, perhaps. So 5 behinds now for the Dogs. Can't buy a goal at the moment.
No.
Sibic's there. Gets knocked down. Bullock out the back will get to it first and try to get off and running. Sam Civic did really well, though, to pressure it and eventually goes out of bounds. We'll look at the inside 50s now, Simon. 23 to 13. It's 14 now make it, so they're starting to even the ledger a little bit.
Yes. Okay, yep. Just not showing that on the scoreboard by any stretch, is it?
And they've had their opportunities in the last few minutes to try and level it up. Pisani now gets the tap down in the contest. It's a free kick here to Flynn Pisani. Looking for some options. Goes long down the line. Gilchrist the leader.
Yeah.
And it's a perfectly weighted kick to him.
You've got to put it within an area for Gilchrist and he'll grab it.
So potentially a little too far out.
Yeah.
Man on the mark, right on the paint of 50. A little unsure about it, but it looks like he's going to give it a ride. And this would be a fair hoof. Bit of a breeze at his back too. Gilchrist from 55. Cody Gilchrist has the distance.
Just on the left, I think.
Just couldn't quite put it through. Distance wasn't an issue at all, Simon.
It wasn't, not at all.
That was a 60-metre hoof, so...
It's a fair effort.
6-6-42, 0-5 for the Dogs. High ball goes up.
To him again. He's
Big climb. No, couldn't take it that time. Filkey now with a handball out in front of Saunders. Now traps it. Couldn't quite keep it in. Newman escorts him over. Saunders threw the ball back at his head. He's laughing about it as well. Boundaries to hurl it back in. South Gawler looking to inflict a little bit more pain in this game. Big climb over, got tapped down by Gershwitz. And now trickles out the back. Filkey, a wrecking ball goes rolling through, taken down by Gant without the footy.
Get it out.
Wigsell gets it out.
McDonald.
McDonald does take it, has an option short. Mercury gets there, dives forward and takes the mark. Kicked 4 goals in his debut game a couple of weeks ago. Now pops up a high ball. Well weighted to Nelson, but sitting in the hole is Arnold.
Too many big guys.
And now goes right back down the line. Couldn't quite take it. Now fills out the back. Beats them all in the end. Didn't even get a finger on it. Any of those 5 players around it. Now Civic. Strong in the hips.
Sam. Well done.
Yeah, really good. McDonald in front. Thorpe hangs onto it. Surveying his options. We'll just pop it out 30 in front. Straight in front. Gilchrist couldn't quite take it. And now it comes out the back. Bergman will get to it first. Scored it over the boundary.
Yeah.
Umpire says he'll hurl it in. So 3 goals to none in the first, 3 goals to none in the second is the state of affairs here at the moment.
Right.
Arnold gets the tap down, a little too strong for Gurney. Now Civic will roll around his body but doesn't get good purchase. Whitwer now moves it back through hands. Pisani pops it up. Gilchrist underneath it, couldn't quite hang on. Wilton did well, and now Ethan Gant.
Not got a lot to go. Going to have a run on the bounce, I think.
No, he pops a little short ball over the top. He'll get straight back onto it, Ethan Gant. Tried to get it up, bouncing to him, couldn't do so. Young was there, and now Gurney will go inside 50.
Just turned it around.
Punishing from turnover. And they now get a shot through Joseph Arnold. And from a pretty similar spot on the ground, earlier in this quarter he sailed it through. Probably another 5 or 10 metres out deeper. But this one, distance shouldn't be a problem. A little bit of a breeze at his back. Try and pop through his second. So Joseph Arnold from 48, no problem at all.
Very good, straight through. Well
Geez, that goal umpire did not have to even twitch.
No.
And
good goal. His
second goal of the afternoon, the 7th for South Gawler. Continue their momentum now, 7-6-48, 0-5 on the Sportal scoreboard. And it's a lot of hard work there for the Dogs. It was scrambling. Ethan Gant had to chip a little 5-metre ball ahead of himself.
He had nothing to go to.
Nothing else, but then a turnover and they punish.
That's it. And really, Gilchrist and Arnold, great combination. It's either one or the other. And it's, also a huge handle for the Bulldogs' defence to both of them.
Absolutely, it is. So now Arnold over the top into the mud, just gets it out of there as quickly as he can. Bullock, Gurney handballs it off to Pisani. Now data kick right in front to the leading target in Gilchrist. That is beautiful footy.
That was lovely. Yeah, and so they should be congratulated.
Yeah. Midfield should all get a pat on the back for their hard work there. And Arnold did really well. Yeah, smart to just get it out of that mud. Get it into a clean set of hands. And now Gilchrist to try and pop through his third of this first half and extend the margin out once again.
He's poked it a little bit.
Got that same swing he got before, but
yeah.
not quite to the same effect. Through for a minor score. So interesting to look at as well, Simon. We've also got an inside 25 metre stat. So those deep entries inside forward 50, 20 to 9. But when you look at it, 14 scores for South Gawler from 20 entries inside that forward 25. It means that when it's going in there, they're getting something out of it.
That's right. Yeah.
So now, high ball up. Nelson's there. Now, big pack around this one. Good 25 players, all within 20 metres of this one. Arnold takes it out, gets the handball back out, and they've got players everywhere, South Gawler. Wigsell knocks it down to the ground. Ryan with the tackle and a stoppage. So 4 goals coming in this second term. We're now 25 and a half minutes gone. You'd think 3 minutes real time left. Arnold over the top, Young. Pops one out wide, but they're set up brilliantly here, South Gawler. And Fielke takes the mark. He'll dart kick up to that dangerous spot. Gilchrist. Yeah. And it's almost like Barossa District need to build a wall at the 30-metre mark to stop him from doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And he's a brilliant leading forward for a man of his size to be able to hit the ball at pace like he does. Of course, it's
a luxury for South Gawler, isn't it?
Yeah, a huge luxury. Because then if it comes off hands, then you've got to worry about their small forwards.
That's right.
Gurney and Shaquan Davey.
Such a focal point.
Yeah. So Cody Gilchrist, 2 goals this afternoon, 40 for the season. This already his most amount of goals he's put out in the BLGFA. And pops it through for his third.
Well done, yeah.
Up to 41 goals. So previously in 2023, it was his most goals he's kicked with 35, I believe his first A-grade season. Followed it up with seasons of 21 and 22 playing 4 years. He's had a really good year.
Come off a bit of a well-deserved rest.
Absolutely. We've still got 3 games left after this one, so you'd expect he'd finish somewhere up north of 50.
Yeah.
Brilliant output. Big finals campaign ready to go for South Gawler and Cody Gilchrist.
They'll be looking to go deep, I would have thought, into finals.
So 3 goals for Gilchrist, 3 for Shaquan Davey, and 2 for Joseph Arnold. 8-7-55, already a 50-point margin in this one.
Yeah. We've wrapped him up better that time.
We've only seen 1 game in the BLGFA this season north of 100 points. Oh, a header! How about that for Arnold? That is incredible.
I like it.
That's a highlight. That is brilliant.
What sort of stat is that?
Oh, we'll add it down as something. Headers, South Gawler 1. As we go to the halftime break, 8-7-55 to 0-5. A 50-point margin in favour of South Gawler. Second half coming right up.
Our name is derived from the Greek prefix, macro, large. From the day we were born, this has been a promise for the future. We have grown through dedication, sweat, self-denial, faithful to our mission of being on the side of those who put themselves on the line. Through our name, we celebrate the greatness of those who believe there are no obstacles higher than their dreams. The courage to get back up after falling. The obstinacy of believing until the end. These are the values embedded in our logo. The Macron Hero. It's a celebration of sacrifice and tenacity. Up until your personal victory. Until your arms are in the sky. Become your own hero.
Welcome back to Barossa Park. That siren just about knows when I'm about to start talking, but we're here for the second half. Of course, South Gawler taking on the home side in Barossa District. Currently a 50-point margin in favour of the Lions, joined by Simon Smith as well. But we're going to quickly look around the grounds for the BLGFA.com.au. It's a 15-point margin for Williston at the moment over the top of Kapunda Bombers. A really important game. That one, 6-12 Williston, 5-3 Kapunda, so still well and truly in it. Tanunda, a little bit of a surprise maybe, 5-5-35, holding nearly to just a goal at half-time, Simon.
Wow.
And then another one that's a fairly similar margin at Gawler Central over the dog track, 10-7-67, the Panthers 1-8. So, as I mentioned before, we've only had one game over 100 points so far this season. We might see two in one round.
A couple of games there really going to reshape the four.
Yeah, those first two games we spoke about. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so ones to watch on blgfa.com.au. We turn our attention towards the second half of this game, of course, and we've seen some goal scorers in this one light it up. Cody Gilchrist with 3, Shaquan Davey with 3, and Joseph Arnold with 2. And they're just the only 3 goal scorers of the game.
Yeah.
None for Barossa District as the second half gets underway. McDonald trying to break free. Eventually hacks his boot at it. Now Arnold picking it up. Ryan. Circle one around towards Marcus Barrow. Newman did well to get it to ground. Gant crashing through. And now the Dogs. Wilkins with a handball over the top to McDonald. Goes back and now Wigsell down the line. But Bo Ryan nearly hanging on. Kershaw wrapped up. A good tackle laid. So, umpire to hurl it back up. Arnold takes it straight out of the ruck. Tapped it down with his head to finish the second term. And now Saunders getting to it. Gant there. Now a handball out. Filkey. Holloway pops one over the top towards Ryan. It's going to be a bouncer towards the boundary. Ryan just getting a hand on it. So boundary says that he'll hurl it back in.
Hurl it back in, Whip was no. Whip was going to show the boundary.
Done everything else.
Yeah, that's right.
Rather than kick a goal.
He's trying to get those thongs, that's for sure. Whatever he can do.
He knows where the cameras are, I think. Arnold, Webb, neither of them get to it. McDonald, Gurney with a fend off. Didn't quite go the required distance. Pisani's there. Sibic, who was busy in the first half, probably Ross's best.
There he is, Josh,
Yeah, Whitwell once again. Now Lewis. Pop one out in front of Gurney. Sits up well for him. One-on-one. Takes on Ollie Sibic.
Well.
Sold into Candy. Inside forward 50. Again. Arnold takes a good mark.
Yes,
And now an opportunity to pop through the first goal of the second half to South Gawler.
Yeah, just... Unfortunately, haven't got the guys to be able to go with these guys, go with Arnold or Gilchrist.
Well, it's another really good lead, but Gurney, so confident, Jaden Gurney. Just sell the candy like that. Just back yourself in. And as Arnold doesn't quite have the required distance, Wilton dealt with it into the post. The third time we've seen that ball hit that post there.
Yeah, that's right.
Twice it was Rowan Nelson in the last term.
So 3 hit-outs.
Holloway with a fist. Thorpe over the top. Gets ahead of press. And now Saunders working onto it. And he's the sort of player, if he did get free out of that, he might have popped that through. They'll hurl it in from around 40 metres out from South's goal. And it's just one-on-one all the way through the forward 50 here. Sibic tries to take on Gurney. Did he get a handball away? He didn't. So Jaden Gurney wins a free kick and he'll have a set shot.
Certainly letting Sam know about it too.
It's always dangerous, isn't it, when you get it out of the contest, you go back through, you take on the tackler inside defensive 50. So now Jaden Gurney will get an opportunity. 14 goals in the season, a league and zone representative.
Yes. Just within his distance, is it, Louis?
I would have thought so. Slight breeze around, but have to kick it from about 40, 45. Opens up the angle a little bit. Hangs it out of the right. Doesn't have the distance covered. So ball stays live. Knocked down in front of the 2 number 2s in Pisani and Wilkins. And now Wilkins just have to hack a ball out Roberts underneath it, big fist over the top, killing it over the boundary. Did really well there, Bailey Thorpe.
Yeah.
So we're just speaking about the inside 50s as well before we went to air for this second half. 30-14. It started out 12-10 in the first term. They've really taken over forward half of the ground. It's lived there for South Gawler.
It has.
As the scoreline suggests. Webb, Holloway.
Oh, yeah.
And another inside 50. High up this time. Newman down, and now
nice
Saunders.
ball.
Brilliant job from Josh Saunders. Pops it through. No, he doesn't.
No,
He's missed an easy one.
Like gave himself an opportunity to score there. Beautiful balk.
So 8-9-57 now. There's an intercept mark taken by Gurney. Has options inside forward 50. Saunders out the back. Decides he's going to pop it up in front of Cody Gilchrist. Couldn't quite take the mark. Now spilling out the back. Press backs himself into Newman. Wrapped up. Caught high.
Oh.
So Jackson Press wins himself a free kick.
Rowan Nelson saying to the umpire he ducked, but it's Jackson Press.
He did kind of turn his body and back into the contest, which is always
Ginnivan-esque.
But man on the mark, standing just inside the 40 metres. Have to kick this one about 45. Press. No problem at all with the distance.
Looks good off the boot.
No problem at all with the accuracy. Pops it through for the first goal of the second half, and the fourth goal scorer for South Gawler.
Yeah.
And he's had a brilliant season up forward since coming back in off injury.
Yeah.
Now 11 goals for the season. Former South Australian under-18 representative Jackson Press back in 2014.
Okay.
9 SANFL games at 2 clubs as well. Woodville West Torrens and the Adelaide Crows.
You did well there, Jackson.
It's smart in the end, isn't it? You turn around and you're aware of what the umpires are going to pay and what they've been paying consistently all day.
That's right. Just got too many avenues, haven't they, to goal?
Yeah, they can get it done from their midfield. They get it done from their forwards. They do an excellent job. Very versatile. And how's Arnold? Confidence.
That's the difference.
Takes it straight out ahead to Gurney. Now Wilkins trying to pick it up and retreat, but so often it's gone in, and Young just has to get it out of danger, even if it's just for a brief period of time. Arnold takes it, now circles back the ruckman, back to Whitwer, has O'Leary Chen, loses the ball. Watson did well with the pressure, now goes into the corridor. Handball over the top, Webb can now go to the one-on-one. Advantage here at the back to Kershaw. Webb's getting the bounce, and eventually over, running out of real estate, Rowan Nelson. So they've kicked a goal effectively now, the Dogs. 0-6. Now, chipping ball out wide to Tom Lewis. And then he'll switch it back to Kershaw.
Not a lot to go at here on the grandstand wing, so he goes back to...
Yeah, credit the Dogs set up here. They haven't let anyone out free.
No.
And they're just trying to protect that corridor where they've taken the game on. South Gawler, they decided to go down the line to the pack. And Webb in front, couldn't quite take it, but a mark taken. Yeah, Joseph Arnold, who's had a brilliant game. And now it goes down the line, but a whistle's been blown.
Yeah, I thought Webb had his hands
so
on
they
that,
have paid it to Webb.
The umpire put his arm up the wrong way.
It looks to go inside forward 50 quickly. Nelson couldn't quite hang on. And now over the boundary. So another inside 50 here for the Dogs. Trying to even the ledger. 9-9-63 to 0-6. The Lions, granted, red-hot favourites, but you never expect to see a side go goalless inside the first half, and they've won a free kick through Bullock. Nearly bumped away by Ryan Watson.
Yeah.
So now he goes down the line. Gilchrist in front, a long way from home for him. And now working onto it. Once again, Whitwer has just been brilliant.
Well.
Handball out in front, but his opposing number 9 and McDonald takes it, and a good kick into the corridor. Horsburgh couldn't quite take it, but front on contact. So he'll get it, and he'll want to move quickly before South Gawler can flood the defence. They've already done that, really. As there's players in the hole, Bullock couldn't quite take the mark. Handball comes back from Gurney. And now the Lions look to work it out. Bullock. And that's a good ball to Davey.
Yeah, he took
Maybe
that
not
well.
where he was intending to kick it, but it'll work. A few of the goal scorers for South Gawler are a long way from home, so they work back now. And a good mark for Nikolai. And now they look to push the pace quickly, South Gawler.
Gilchrist and Press in there.
And Gilchrist gets the run and jump, couldn't hang on. Wilton takes it, smothered. Picking it up, Horsburgh, wrapped up immediately by Davey. And another stoppage. It's a tap down. Bit of colour commentary from Gav Chaplin. That's Pisani inside. Spills out the back with a chance here. Taking it on. Whitwer pops it through.
Yes.
And maybe you can lay a claim to those thongs now. Because I said before, he's just about done everything except a goal. Well, we'll tick that one off.
That's it. He's goaled
popped it through.
Of his right foot.
That's right. So, 10 goals, 9, 69 South Gawler, 0-6 Barossa District. Now, I was just saying before, the Dogs have had their moments.
Yeah, they have.
They've just been made to look second class by the class of South Gawler.
I think you're right. Spotto doesn't. Borders don't look that bad, you know.
No.
You look at the scoreboard; that looks bad.
Their intent is good.
Yeah,
I've liked their pressure,
I agree.
It's just when South Gawler get out the back, their experience and their legs, they're just going
spot on.
They've just been so efficient with their ball movement.
Yes.
And now in the mud, Whitwer now playing out of the midfield, tunnels a handball out. Horsburgh underneath it, couldn't quite take it. Gurney now gets it out the back, and now Whitwer. He'll have another crack at goal, Whitwer. He'll pop it up towards goal. And a bit of a muddy pill gets spilled over the boundary.
Whitwer has an interesting road. Never really know where he's playing. He seems to be everywhere.
I think his true role in the last couple of seasons, particularly this year, has been out the back. But I think the beauty of this game right now, up by 63 points, is Gav can move the magnets a little bit and try some things out.
Yes.
So, Civic out the back against Holloway. Holloway wins it away. Wilkins around him.
Up well.
So about 40 metres from home for South Gawler. They'll hurl it up. Looking to get their 10 goals to open up this game. They've got straight. 19 scoring shots to 6 as Webb couldn't quite hang on to the mark. No players out the back here, so if the Dogs can get a kick away, they're a chance.
Yes, it's open.
Now they'll flood back. Webb rotated forward. Karlovchek on now to play ruck for the Dogs. Civic breaks free. Finds room when there's usually not any. And now Bullock underneath this one. Couldn't quite take it. O'Leary Chen with a handball over the top. Ryan gets an awkward bounce but made it work for him. And now a high ball up from Mercury and a good mark taken from Pisani. He chips the ball wide. Whitwer a little strong for him, and now a chance. The Dogs have some room. Civic in front of goal, puts it through.
Well done, Oliver.
Brilliant work.
Yeah, that was good work. Great
it was. Work. Yeah, absolutely it was.
Just too high for Whitwer.
Yep.
And Oliver.
Well, you just got to make the most of those turnovers, don't you? Those opportunities in front.
Just keep pushing.
Rowan Nelson has just come on the ground. He had those opportunities in that second term to pot through a couple. Ollie Civic made it work, his third goal of the season and the first of the afternoon for the Dogs. And that'll just be a little win off the back. It'll just go, right, we got the first.
Yeah, that's right,
Let's get a bit of momentum.
Yeah.
And I think that was potentially as well, and understandably, you kick the first 10 goals of the game. South Gawler sucked up really high up the ground.
Correct, that's right.
They were feeling a bit confident about how they were playing the game.
Yep.
And that allowed the Dogs to get out the back. And an inside 50 count update on that. They've got the stats here in front of us for today. 36-18, so doubling the number South Gawler. But even when you take that into account, they've got good return on investment. 19 scores from 36 inside 50s is a good ratio. Karlovchek pops it down in front, just on the edge of the mud. Holloway, and now Civic inside 50. Bit of a wobbler tour. Horsburgh Now Bullock has a bit of work to do, happy with the boundary. Hurled back in near the paint of 50. Boundary umpires here today, Lachlan T, Ethan Ryman, Hugo Brown. Dropping a little short there, Karlovchek couldn't get any advantage and gets back with a tackle on Holloway on the paint of 50. 57-point margin down to Holloway and immediately wrapped up. This is what I mean, the tackling pressure in the contest has been quite good for the Dogs.
It has been excellent. It really hasn't dropped off at all.
No. They're giving it a crack. It's just where they go to once they get it out. And then their ability to defend once South Gawler get it out. Is Gant now back onto it, who's been held quite well in this game.
Yeah.
And now another stoppage with Nikolai at the bottom of the contest. And the rucks, Karlovchek gets the tap down. Davey goes crashing through. Sibic inside forward 50. Couldn't quite take the mark. Whitwer. Oh, good tackle laid there by Shembry. Gurney back to Thorpe. With a bit of a...
Yeah, salt some candy.
Yeah, he did. Oh, good mark.
Saunders.
Picked it up off his shoelaces and Saunders with the grab. Goes down the line. Arnold.
Strong
big
grab.
plunk. Great mark to Arnold.
That was his name on it.
Absolutely it was. He'll go long quickly inside forward 50. Gilchrist is there and Nikolai across the front takes a good mark. Just like that, it's those repeat stoppages and you feel like the game's evening out a little bit and then they just get out. They just get out with ease and you know, they're forward targets. You know, Nikolai, you've seen.
Right, yes.
Obviously we know about Cody Gilchrist, but then even Joseph Arnold.
Yep.
Been presenting so well. Now Nikolai from 45. Doesn't quite have the distance and Nelson kills it. So 10-10-70, 1-6-12 on the Sportal scoreboard. So look to go long. Wilton, big long ball, Sibic out the back.
Oh, well done.
Takes a good mark. Got to go quickly, and he's going to win a 25 as well. He's got to be careful not to give away another one and get in front of him here. He nearly does that. Pops one up. Now, drop down Gant.
Gant's there.
He'll have a crack at goal. Dances around and pops through their seconds.
They're on a run.
They are, so brilliant work. And well done from Sam Sibic to realise the opportunity to go ahead. And
he didn't waste any time, did he?
No, definitely not. So a strong few minutes from Barossa District. Gets them a little closer. 2-6-18 to 10-10-70 on the Sportal scoreboard. Ethan Gant with his first goal of the afternoon. And 12 goals on the season. Bit of push and shove here in the forward line.
Oh, yeah, there is
Bailey Thorpe coming across. They're getting stuck into McDonald. That can sometimes happen when you do things that are a little undisciplined, give away free kicks.
Yeah.
So a little bit of momentum here for the Dogs. Still 52 points the margin. Went into half-time at 50, so South Gawler 2 points in front in this quarter. And a stoppage again.
Yeah.
High ball up from the umpire. Neither ruckman able to get any advantage. Moon now right in the middle of the mud. They've avoided it pretty well all game. Now they try and get it out. And now Nelson with a high ball up. Comes out, Gurney, handball off, Whitwer. Wobbling ball inside forward 50, always a tough one to judge. Newman couldn't take it. Davey threw an arm at it. And now handball comes back out, but right in the advantage of South Gawler. Whitwer will now roll around onto his right peg. Looks to go for a target instead, and good kick. Once again, Josh Saunders now right in front.
Yep. Very good.
He's got a lot of patience, doesn't he, Josh Whitwer?
I mean, a lot more time, doesn't he? Than
a lot of players would just have the thought, there's goals and nothing else. They get tunnel vision.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And he had the composure to find the right target. I mean, he probably would have put it through anyway, let's be honest. But
that's right.
Saunders will get a fairly easy set shot from right in front. Try put through his first of the afternoon, hangs it out to the right, doesn't have the distance covered over the back, couldn't quite take it, still live here. Handball over the top, Nikolai couldn't get it away and well held up by the Dogs. So no, they win a free kick.
Free kick, yep. Newman.
So Newman goes out wide to Sibic. Now looks to play on. Big climb up. Oh, and a good mark taken for Karlovchek.
Was a good mark.
Got a little mini ride.
Looking for Webb.
Goes a little shorter. Finds the target. And pop a high ball up. Sibic. Oh, geez, nearly hung on to it. Now comes out to Josh Whitwer. Bit of heat closing. Gets a handball around Arnold. Now over the top to Filkey. Wanting to avoid that mud, it seems, and now they'll go back inside forward 50. Webb over the top, couldn't quite take it. Now Gurney. Move it through hands, Pisani. And now down to Thorpe. And they've worked that out well. Just shy of 20 minutes gone, third term. Thank you for joining us here in your Saturday afternoon of filming footy. It's Bo Ryan. Short chipping ball, well worked to Tom Lewis. And they're just slowly working their way up the wing, and now they go. Handball off to Ryan, and now Joel Holloway gets it back to Bo Ryan. He's had 3 in this possession, and now finds Gilchrist.
Great play.
And full credit to Bo Ryan.
Yeah.
He had 3 cracks at it.
Yep.
He was just... Was that circle work?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were like cones.
Yeah. But credit to them, no one went to Bo Ryan. Probably after the second possession, you got to go, right, let's put a body in front of him.
Yeah.
But perfect delivery to Cody Gilchrist, who's going to try and line up his 4th. Hangs it up, hanging out to the right, and a minor score. 10-11-71, 2-6-18 on the Sportal scoreboard. Chance to shout out our stream partners, of course, Dartfish and Filming Footy, bringing you this stream on the Sportal scoreboard, of course, as well. Archies, a pair of Archies going to the player of the game at the end, as well as a Filming Footy beanie. Demand & Co, UTF Trailers, and Macron Sportswear. As Horsburgh now on centre wing.
Good tackle.
Pisani out the back. Karlovchek crashing through. Gurney's there picking it up. And he's wrapped up by McDonald. Arnold with a big fist, got a bit of room against Karlovchek. Holloway gets a fist into the corridor, losing the footing, and now Holloway back onto it. Tries to spin through the tackle. Sibic brings him down. They go again. Arnold ripped down by Karlovchek.
Give us up, Rowie. Keep going there.
Now, once again, wrapped up, repeat stoppages. We'll have another look at the stats. They've evened out a little better in this third term. 8 to 10 inside 50s is the number for this third quarter. Okay. So make that 9 to 10 now as Barossa go back in. And a free kick. So it's going to go to Lockie Webb. He'll get a set shot from right in front to try and put through the third goal of this third term. Kershaw holding on. And now an opportunity to put a bit more respect on the scoreboard. They've played much better this third quarter.
Exactly. I agree. Yes, they have.
When you look at the metres gained as well in this term, it's even, 1,080 apiece. Inside 50s, like I mentioned, 9 to 10. It's been a lot better footy in this quarter from the Dogs. And this for their third goal, if you can put it through Lockie Webb. Kicked 4 goals for the season, 2 last week versus Freeling. No issue at all. Puts it through. So his first goal of the afternoon, the third goal kicker to join Ethan Gant and Ollie Sibic. Good reward for effort in this quarter for the Dogs. 3-6, 24, 10-11, 71 on the Sportal scoreboard.
For a rest. Well done.
Well earned. And look at him, he's given a fair pump up to the midfield as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Good leadership.
Yep.
We'll bring on Rowan Nelson to go up forward, and They're a small forward line without
Yeah.
Mumford, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
It's made it tricky for them. You know,
It
it's
is.
really, if Webb's
Yeah.
not playing there, who's also their number one ruckman,
That's right. They're stretched, aren't
they're
they?
really stretched in as far as positions go. All things considered, they should have Scott Mumford back next week for the final 3 weeks. The
That'll
final
be really
2 games
handy.
they have, as they got the bye in round 18. So
Forward again.
Civic once again, so they level up the inside 50 numbers for the third term. Try to hurl it up. Karlovchek, Arnold wraps him up quickly. Ball spills free. Civic's there. Tries to break through and tackled by Holloway. So they're winning the quarter as well, the Dogs, importantly, after that goal. Was free kick for caught high in the ruck.
Jackson Press is calling for it. Gilchrist as well.
Go long.
Or was it
Underneath it.
Jason?
Arnold couldn't quite take it. Now dropping down in front, and another free for hanging on, going the way of the Lions. So Aidan Nikolai winning the free. So they've set up laterally for him, but he decides he's going to go straight and forward 50. Sat there for Wigsell to take the mark. Now out the back. Gilchrist left all alone. Wilton following him and did well.
Yes.
Brody Wilton.
just enough to put him off, Brody Wilton.
So minor score, 10-12, 72. 3-6-24 for the Dogs. Spills out the back, now a turnover. Pisani will pop one up high. Gilchrist underneath this one, couldn't quite take it. Wilton gets it to ground. And now they'll clear out of the back line. Civic the target, couldn't take it. Saunders did well. And a really good tackle from Sam Civic.
Is that a good game, Sam Civic?
Yeah, really good. Yeah. Yeah, showed exactly why he was a zone representative a few weeks ago for the Central Zone. A championship-winning Central Zone in the country champs. Karlovchek, the tap down over the top, an awkward bounce. And we'll get another stoppage, it looks like. 5 metres inside the boundary. 3/4 time siren, not too far away.
Well, we're ready for it.
We've got to be ready for it here. It's right above us. And just about makes me change my undies every time it goes. So, another repeat stoppage. Tap down, Gurney, just keeping it in, almost through it. Hirsch hands it off, Holloway.
No.
And I think that might be the footy gods talking.
Yeah, I think you're right. That was squared up nicely there.
That was an interesting looking handball, to say the least.
Yeah. More of a rugby throw.
Yeah, that's right. They'll play on quickly, Brody Wilton.
Good kick too, yes.
Yeah, goes down the line, looks for the targets. Nelson was there, spills out the back. Whitwer gets to it, and look how composed he is. Quickly works inside forward 50. Holloway couldn't quite take it. Ethan Gant off the contest, hounded by Holloway. Now Newman through the middle of the ground, but only as far as Thorpe. He's got options out wide in Davey and Nikolai, but
He's looking longer, I think.
just asking for things to calm down a little bit. And now looks for the targets inside, and a mark taken by Watson.
Looking like Bergman's free.
Does have Bergman laterally.
Yeah. Covered now.
Looks to just clear it. And it's a good kick in the end. Wasn't able to be taken in the end. I actually called a mark. Maybe a bit of contact coming Gershwitz. Now they go long down the line. Nelson underneath it. Was out the back there as well. Nelson still hounding. Still an opportunity here, the Dogs, if they can get it. Kershaw wrapped up by Karlovchek. So leading this inside 50 count this third term, Simon, 13-10 the Dogs.
Yes, okay. Yeah, well, that's...
In fact, I read that the wrong way around. South Gawler are leading 13-10.
Yep.
I'm not pronounced with stats. This is the first time I've had it.
But it's certainly...
no, it's evened out.
It's evened up,
yeah,
hasn't
absolutely
it? Evened out.
Arnold. And he's ripped down. 28 minutes gone. And there's the siren to bring the third quarter to a close. A very close third term, in fact, and it was actually the Dogs winning that one by just 1 point. They weren't able to eat into the margin too much, but can hold their head high after a good effort in the third term. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter coming right up. Fourth term here on Filming Footy for Barossa District taking on South Gawler for the BLGFA. Round 15. My name's Lewis McKenna, joined by Simon Smith, ready to get this fourth quarter done here at Barossa Park. An entertaining third term there. Before we look at this game, we're going to go around the grounds for the Barossa Light and Gawler Footy Association. It was a close game at Kapunda Oval between the Bombers and the Donnybrooks, but they have pulled away in the third term. 13-14, 92 Williston, 5-3, 33 Kapunda. Kapunda's season is looking a little in danger now as we go into the final month.
Yep.
Still got the bye to come as well at three-quarter time. A game that's tightened up, Tanunda and Nuri, 6-7-43, 4-6-30, the Tigers. And then another one that is almost a very similar scoring line to this one, 4-4-28 Gawler Central, 11-9-75 Angaston. So better third quarter there for Gawler Central, but fair way behind still. So this game, look at the goal scorers in this one, Simon. It's Lockie Webb, Ethan Gant and Ollie Civic with a goal. And then for the leading side in South Gawler, 3 for Davey Gilchrist, 2 for Arnold, 1 for Press and Whitwer. As we get the game underway, handball out from Civic and now Roberts. The first entry inside forward 50 goes the way of the Dogs. Horsburgh getting at the footy, but Whitwer has been incredible all game long and perfect kick. Hasn't he hit some targets today, Josh Whitwer? Under pressure as well.
He's good to watch.
Josh Whitwer, incredible footy so far here today. Dangerous kick. Nearly getting there was Moon. In fact, he did just get there.
He did, yeah.
O'Leary Chen now with a handball out. Did well. And now down the line, Fielke couldn't quite take it. Keeps the ball in and moves the ball back. Pisani. And now through the middle to Ryan. And he can get it and go. He's got a lot of room. No Dogs near him at all. Pops it out in front of the leading target. And finds Gilchrist.
Yeah.
We've seen that a few times today, haven't we? A turnover at half-back.
Yep.
They slingshot the ball up in about 10 seconds flat.
Yep.
It's really impressive stuff.
It has been, yeah.
So Cody Gilchrist, 3 goals. He's had a few behinds as well. Yeah. He's had a pretty good game presenting up forward.
That's what he's done well. It's presented forward.
Brilliant delivery he's had all afternoon. Credit the midfielders. Pops it up towards goal, right across the face.
Right across.
He's had a nearly afternoon. I think he's kicked 3.
Yeah.
Probably could have easily had 5 or 6.
Oh, yeah. No,
10-13, 73. 3-6-24 on the Sportal scoreboard. A high ball up underneath it. And a really good mark. Civic
take that.
had enough of that, definitely, to be paid. And now we look to switch. Has Watson over the top. Ball needs to sit up for him. He's going to get to it first.
Wilton's going to put the shepherd on.
Yeah, Wilton did put the shepherd on, but Watson couldn't get it in time. And Pisani's wrapped up.
Well, I think Bergman's off with a left hammy problem.
Yeah, holding on to the hammy.
Dakota goes on.
Shembry on his second game of league footy. Tap down, McDonald there. Gurney funnels it out. Webb on his boot. And now Civic tries to get free. Definitely been the Dogs' best so far.
Yeah.
Goes inside forward 50. Bouncing ball over the top. Kershaw gets back. And now tries to pop it out ahead of Saunders and does well.
And his players praise free. That's not the
how about this for a contest and a good mark taken. Holloway, probably understandably so, didn't want to commit to that.
No.
You don't want to be too silly.
Not this late in the game.
Nelson, inside forward 50, a little too tall. They've got a chance. Moon, handball out. Ethan Gant likes this situation and a little too strong on the curvature of the footy. Thorpe, they wanted to go out. He tried to let that go out. Civic. Maybe sometimes you're best just to take the footy. He couldn't quite convert. Through for a minor score. 3-7 now the Dogs. 25, 10-13, 73. Josh Whitwer has about his 40th touch for the day.
Yeah. Good mark, Holloway.
Holloway. Pisani, who's also been very good today, Flynn Pisani. Goes long down the line. Arnold's there. Couldn't quite hang on, but works well onto the footy. Roberts keeps the ball in. Ryan hacks at it. Wigsell was there. Lewis is there as well. Joseph Arnold, the handball, couldn't find Nikolai. And now Gant goes out the back of the contest. Holloway gets to it first. underneath Pisani. Big bump coming from Roberts. Pisani now around his body. Couldn't quite take it. And now high ball up from Gurney. Press underneath this one, couldn't take it. Did well. Yeah, Shembry did really well to bring it to ground.
Well done.
Going up against the bigger body of Jackson Press.
Yes.
So
kept it in the area, which was important.
Absolutely. Gershwitz in the ruck, debutant. Comes down, Lewis is there, Wigsell. Held up at the top of the goal square is Gilchrist. So we want to look for some of the runners to get through this one. You look for the likes of Jackson Press. Saunders a little too far away. Filkey's there. He's wrapped down. Immediately my eyes were looking for Shaquan Davey, but I think he might be on the bench.
He would love this situation.
Absolutely would. Arnold with a fist down. Oh, breaking through. Pisani.
That's exactly what you were talking about.
Brilliant work. Flynn Pisani.
Flynn Pisani took that up.
Like lightning, just right through the contest. And brilliant goal put through as well as he was pushed over. And he pops through his first of the afternoon, his 6th of the season. He's been named in the best 7 times this year, and I think it'll be number 8 here this afternoon.
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah, he's been incredible.
Yeah, right from the word go.
So it becomes the 6th goal scorer for South Gawler here this afternoon. 3 each for Gilchrist and Davey, 2 for Joseph Arnold, and 1 for Press, Whitwer and Pisani now. So they move to 11-13-79, 3-7-25 on the Sportal scoreboard. Don't go anywhere after the game. We'll have post-game interview with our best on. Fairly confident of who that'll be right now, but still a fair bit of footy to play out. O'Leary Chen, Moon, with a little dribbler. Ryan, who's been brilliant here as well in defence.
Well too.
And now Whitwer. Could be him. Handball through to Thorpe. Handball over the top to Ryan. And now ahead to Lewis. They've done this so well, South Gawler. Now ahead to Gilchrist. Couldn't quite take it.
Spoil.
Wilton did well to get the handball out. And now across. Roberts with a bit to do. Couldn't quite hang on. Press. Through his legs.
That's clever.
Murch. Ryan. Now up ahead. Couldn't quite find the leading target he was after. They've still got it here, though. Arnold loses, and a brilliant work from Gershwitz, the debutant. Now, out wide. It's a good kick. So, just looking for something here. Got a little 45-degree kick to McDonald. It's good.
Yep, worked.
The vice-captain, also a league representative earlier in the year when they played the Riverland Footy League. Through the middle of the ground to Civic. The only downside is he's on the mud. So he has to get it out of that situation. Takes a bounce. Goes long towards the paint of 50. Bullock in front.
Yeah.
Takes a good mark. Chipping ball across to Callum Filkey is good. He'll go down the line. Arnold couldn't quite take it out the back as McDonald. Picks it up cleanly, but he's wrapped up in a tackle.
Tried to move his arm away from his head, but
did.
No, it was seen.
So another one I haven't seen a lot of in this second half. Marcus Barreau.
No, started the game well.
Yeah.
But then has drifted. But
I'm sure
I think
if he's
still...
I'm not sure.
He's still upright, I think.
Yeah, there you go. One to keep an eye out for in this final term.
Yeah.
And breaking through, took on one tackler, couldn't get through the second, and now they'll play on the Dogs.
Yeah, around the outer wing.
And now they'll pop one inside forward 50, losing his footing though at the wrong time was Sam Young. So O'Leary Chen takes the intercept mark and pops a good ball into Bailey Thorpe. Has the runner in O'Leary Chen and could have gone there. And decides he's just going to dart a ball into Elijah Murch, and it's a good kick. With Brendan Moon closing. Now to Thorpe. Just on the outskirts of the mud. Pops one out in front of Jaden Gurney, who picks it up cleanly. The fend off on Civic. And now waiting for the leaders and getting it. Arnold with the mark.
Down low too.
And there's always a tough matchup for Seth Gershwitz on debut against one of the best ruckmen in the league.
He's looked around and said, I'm on him. But no, that's tricky. That's great stuff for Lockie Arnold. In the air, down low. He's got it covered.
Jaden Gurney, brilliant. To take on someone like Sam Civic, who's been brilliant so far today. takes a bit of confidence to stiff arm him, but he did well.
He did stiff arm him, yeah.
Now Lockie Arnold to try and get one on the board and join the party. On his way in, slide angle, 25-metre kick. And has he popped that one through? No, he hasn't. Through for a minor score. It's the one problem when the margins get out to a bit of a significant margin. There's not really any celebrating even if they do put it through. So
Yeah, that's right.
you're relying on the goal umpire to tell you the
we're
story.
not getting much from him either.
No. Gilchrist and Wilton. I've learnt in this league too, especially if they belong to the team that's down by a significant margin, they don't give him much. So, hurled in as it's fisted over the boundary. Boundary umpires today, Lachlan T, Ethan Ryman and Hugo Brown. As it drops down in front, Davey, a little too advantageous.
That ball's getting heavy even for the little guy's arms.
Absolutely. It'd be a very heavy
Yeah,
ball. A lot of misty rain earlier today. It's held off quite well, hasn't it?
It's held off well.
It's just freezing. That's the only issue.
Young man.
There we go. Karlovchek knocks it down. Gilchrist will have a crack at goal. He's had a couple benders so far.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite get the required bend on that one. Through for a minor. Well, I don't keep track of behinds, but he's kicked 3 goals. I dare say he's had about 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
So, 11-15-81, 3-7-25. As Gershwitz goes long down the line. Holloway couldn't quite take it. Picked up in the contest here for the Dogs. And Davey with the tackle. Bit of push and shove out the back here. He's around at Sam Civic.
And Filkey.
Both midfields get around this one. Karlovchek has done pretty well as a second ruck option for the Dogs today.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
High ball up. Spills out the back, and now South Gawler can almost raffle it here, but a whistle blown. The Dogs getting a free. So, free kick going the way here of Seth Gershwitz, I believe it is. And go long down the line, looking for Sam Civic. Gets the climb, went a bit early.
Early.
So, free kick going the way of Civic apparently. So, that's an interesting one.
Yeah,
he did go about 30 seconds too early for that climb, but anyway, play on. Young couldn't quite take it, and immediately riding the tackle from Callum Filkey, we get a stoppage. Now Arnold taps it straight down. Pisani, Ryan, and back out to Callum Filkey. Goes down the line. Holloway, Newman out the back, has to try and take him on and shoved over. Last few minutes of this game, it's just kind of
a little bit of sting's gone out of it.
Yeah, a lot of the sting's gone out.
You would imagine. But
yep. Happy with the advantage they've got here, South Gawler.
Yes.
Already got comfortably the strongest percentage in the competition. It will only be boosted here this afternoon.
Yeah.
Barossa District, their slim chances were wiped away last week in their loss to Freeling.
Yep.
There's now Civic goes down the line. 1-on-1. Nelson going up against Thorpe. O'Leary Chen with a handball out the back. And now Whitwer arches the back and he'll have a go. Has a bounce as well. Finds room when no one else has it. Goes inside forward 50. Couldn't quite take the mark. Roving off the front was Lewis. Now still fighting for it. Davies there. A lot of work to do here for the Dogs. Handball comes out from Gurney. Now shake one Davey. He'll go with a bender. Davey in front of goal. Couldn't get it through.
No.
Geez, he's an entertaining player regardless.
Is he what?
So, minor score. They've peppered away. The goal's now 11-16.
Yeah.
The margin could be larger than it is. Now 27 scoring shots to 10.
Yeah.
Down the line. Now breaking through Pisani there once again. Newman has to get the handball away and was lucky to find his teammate in Wilkins. High ball up and Arnold knocks it straight down. And now working forward. Filkey with a handball over the top. Pisani now in front of goal. Can stabilise. Gilchrist over the back. Was a little bit of a push in the back.
Was a little bit as they
handballs it off. And now Arnold puts it through. Joseph Arnold for his third goal.
Yep.
Becomes the third player with 3 goals for South Gawler. Very unselfish there from Cody Gilchrist.
There was, yeah.
And another goal on the board for South Gawler. 12-16-88, 3-7-25. Probably unlucky they're the Dogs. I thought that was a pretty clean shove in the back. But
Yeah, they don't often pay them.
No, they don't.
Answer to your question too, Louis, I can see Marcus Bro there with the tracksuit on, hammy strapped. So I think he's well and truly done for the day.
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. They have. In fact, they've actually, lower on his calf, isn't it?
Oh, big too. Yeah, it's calf.
So, that's a concern for South Gawler to take out of this one, but hopefully it's just precautionary given the margin of the game. There's Gant now out, couldn't quite take it, but now Brendan Moon decides to take on the mud heap in the middle. Over the top, Ryan did well and now gets it onto it, a little flick out to Kershaw. Call for a throw, I believe. Yeah. So it's going to come back to Rowan Nelson. And now up towards Wham Civic out the back. A good mark. Now Sam Civic will line one up.
He'd have to be the best for the Dogs today.
Oh, comfortably. Yeah. I think Robinson was really good early before he went off. But no, he's been incredible.
Sam's, he's done a terrific job.
Yeah, very good. So he's kicked 10 goals for the season, Sam Civic. As a league and zone representative this season. This one for their 4th goal of the afternoon, his first. Slide angle, only has to kick at 25. No problem at all, pops it through. So, first goal of this 4th term for the Dogs. Moves them 4-7-31, 12-16-88 on the Sportal scoreboard. And a good reward for his hard work today, Sam Civic.
I agree, that was good. Reward for effort.
Yeah, fought hard. Would have had 30 plus as well, no doubt about it. He's been around the pill all day. I don't think he's been on the bench at all.
No. He's worked hard.
Absolutely has. And it's been a far better second half for them.
Yeah.
We saw it was 7 goals to nothing in the first half to South Gawler. Now in this second half, 5 goals to 4. So they've well and truly evened it out. Oh, good tap down from Arnold, down to Gurney. Saunders is left alone. He can now pop it inside forward 50 towards Gilchrist. He knocks it down in front. Now breaking through is Pisani, trying to break free. Handball out to press, just dropped his knees and the umpire was onto it. And I'm actually glad he didn't pay that. Yeah, good umpiring from the umpire there inside forward 50. The field umpires, Matt Patterson, John McGann and Randall Murch. There's Wilton in the ruck against Gilchrist. Out of front of Shaquan Davey, now in the pocket. He's going to pop one around. Gilchrist sitting underneath this one. Couldn't quite hang on. No, he does. Gets it on the second attempt.
Second attempt he did, yeah.
So Cody Gilchrist, he handed one off a moment ago. He won't hand this one off, you'd think.
No.
Get a set shot from right in front. So straight in front to up to 41 goals in the season. He's kicked 3 goals here this afternoon. 30 metres out, straight in front.
Well, he's
missed that again. So
he just seems to poke at it. Doesn't seem to follow through. He just seems to try and guide it through.
So he's missed a few. Like I said before, he's probably missed half a dozen now.
I reckon could have been close to have 10.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had the opportunities. There's McDonald. Has to try and hack one around his body, but this is dangerous. Sitting underneath is Wilkins. A good mark. Really good mark. Now, the way that South Gawler is set up here, making it hard to find a target. Nelson in front, Kershaw with a big fist. Now Saunders close to the boundary, nearly keeps it in. Held in. 18 minutes gone. Final term. If Lockie Webb takes a seat on the bench, Filkey, and it'll be
a free kick. Going to go to Kurvacek.
Yeah. So, back up ruck for the Dogs today. Kieran Karlachek goes down the line. Sitting underneath it is Civic.
Big shove out by Nelson, wasn't seen.
So,
by that man.
Civic gets going. Now wobbling ball inside forward 50. O'Leary Chen couldn't trap it. Witt was there in the pocket now, and he'd be happy to see the boundary. In fact, goes into the goal square. Happy to rush it through is Elijah Murch. And Whitworth quickly plays on to Gurney. Now look to go up the corridor, Thorpe.
Yeah.
Just opens up the ground when he can get it from half back and go right over the top. Getting onto
Nikolai.
it here. Yeah, Nikolai's going to get to it, and with a little bit of room, handball over the top. Saunders can roll into it. He's got an extra one over the top if he wants to go there. He'll go himself. End-to-end goal for South Gawler.
Coast to coast.
And Josh Saunders becomes another goal scorer. Kicks his first of the afternoon in his 4th game of the season. He kicks his 3rd of the season. So, brilliant goal there for South Gawler. When they get it to Thorpe there at half-back, it's just smart footy.
Yeah.
They know not to go out wide too early. Because you get it to half-back, you can open up the broadcast side, you can open up the far side, or you can go right up the guts like they did.
Yeah. No, they've certainly done that well today as the lights come on.
And the lights needed as there's been clouds around all afternoon throughout this A-grade game, but we really haven't seen any rain. And I think the Dogs would have appreciated it a bit, maybe given them an opportunity to hang in there.
Yes.
Balled up. Karlovchek gets the tap down. Horsburgh in the middle now for the Dogs. So one last little look around the grounds for the blgfa.com.au. Williston, a comfortable margin halfway through the last term. 15-17, 107. Bombers 5-5-35. Really didn't expect a margin of that significance for those two sides. Kapunda will lose their second place they've held on to for much of the season.
Yep.
Tanunda with a 16-point advantage over Nuri at the moment, 52-36. That is late in that 4th term. So you'd think they might be over the line there. A bit of time left as Watson comes through, takes on Saunders and Arnold, and ball up. Angerson currently with a 62-point margin over Gawler Central halfway through that final term. They're well and truly home in that one. As a free kick is paid here to the Dogs. Karlovchek.
Yeah.
So, some significant results around the BLG today. As you mentioned before, Simon, ladder shaping.
Yeah.
And Tanunda's win, significant. That's the biggest story out of that for me.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
With the run home that they have to take on South Gawler in a couple of weeks as well, as well as Williston.
Not gonna be easy.
Civic and Filkey getting stuck into each other behind this contest. Gilchrist with the fist down. McDonald. And he's taken down a couple of metres over the line. Now, it's interesting watching this matchup between Filkey and Civic. Civic strikes me as someone that doesn't mind a conversation.
Yeah,
and Bailey Filkey's a real estate agent, so he knows how to talk.
Right, okay. He would be if he's in sales.
He'd be a chatter, no doubt about it.
Maybe that's what they're talking about.
And there's a free kick here. Gilchrist.
Yes.
Pops one inside forward 50 to the spot that he's probably lived for most of the afternoon. He'd prefer to be up there. Gurney eventually over the boundary.
Yep.
So now, boundary to hurl it back in. So the effects those results around today have on the ladder should see Williston move up to 3rd, which is incredible given where they started the season. Should see Nuri settle into 4th at the moment.
Right.
Or maybe, depending on percentage, I don't know where it sees. It might even see Kapunda fall outside the top 4, which is incredible.
Okay. Well, who takes the second?
So now snap around the body. Maybe getting it there. He has got it there. Brilliant goal put through from Jaden Gurney.
That was a good goal.
Absolutely it was.
Stepped over his shoulder.
Another individual goal scorer marked down for South Gawler. They're all joining in on the party now. All of their first half goals come through Shaquan Davey and Cody Gilchrist, but now they've all joined in the second half. 14-17, 101. 31 scoring shots, Simon.
That's a lot of
They've been peppering away. 4-8, 32 on the Sportal scoreboard. So
the game's just lived in the forward lines, isn't it, for the Lions?
Yeah. 55-32, the inside 50, so a difference of 23 for South Gawler. big difference in there.
Yeah.
And the clearance numbers still, Simon, 37 to 43. Not all that different.
No, there's not.
And it credits the Barossa midfield, who are a good, solid midfield that all belong in this competition. It's just
I agree.
their bookends, their defence and their forward line at the moment. Dumping tackle.
Between Filkey and Civic again, I think.
There's a lot going on with Sam Civic.
Both the Filkey boys are in there. Trying to sell real estate. No, they're going to play
Civic
on.
plays on.
Sam is off.
Absolutely. Wouldn't let a fight bother him at all. Wants to get inside. He's got an opportunity, and this would be big if he can put it through.
Yeah.
Civic, he's chased down by Nikolai. Now close to the goal line. A bit of push and shove in this game is still going on behind play here.
Yep.
Saunders and Murch, as Saunders has pointed at the scoreboard as well. She's got a point.
He has got a point.
A fair bit of push and shove, and Sam Civic has still not got off the ground from that chase down tackle a moment ago as well. I'd imagine it'd be a situation where he's maybe just gassed.
Yeah, he might be too.
As we said before, he hasn't come off the ground.
No.
Karlovcek.
Oh, what a Karlovcek.
Takes it out of the ruck. Immediately met by Filkey, who's throwing his body into the contest now. Karlovcek flying through, draws a bit of contact into the head of the opposing ruckman. Cody Gilchrist, I think it might be, in the ruck there. Working his way up the ground. So hand it off to Whitwer. Work 1-2, you'd think, here with Cody Gilchrist, and does. And now we'll go down the line. Press underneath this. Falls out the back. Davey. Now handball ahead. Arnold. Goes back to Saunders. He'll dart a kick into the pocket. Good solid pick-up from Thorpe, playing inside forward 50. Now press out the back. Takes on the tackle. They can raffle it over the top. Arnold in for his fourth.
Walk-in goal again.
So 4 goals for Joseph Arnold.
Yeah.
Just had the 3 goals going into this game for the season. Now up to 7. And they keep it ticking over. 15-17-107. 4-8-32 on the Sportal scoreboard.
Yeah.
Could have been one of about 5 players that could have kicked that goal for the Lions.
So many avenues to goal. The South Gawler guys have got heaps. Again, some great work downfield though, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Saunders was brilliant.
Yeah. So another one I'll point out, these stats have become quite... I just wish I had them every week. This is amazing. So we talk about inside 50s versus inside 25s. They got as a stat here. So 55 inside 50s for South Gawler, 45 inside 25s. So out of those 55, 45 of them have been deep entries.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the sort of work they've done all day. A handball comes out. Lewis now into the corridor. Filkey gets a handball out to his brother. And Bailey. And now over the top from Gilchrist. He's playing a bit in the ruck now, just trying a bit something different. Saunders now into the corridor. Bailey Filkey can load up, can pop one up towards goal. Had Thorpe short, and probably wasn't the kick he wanted. Brodie Wilton with the intercept mark. Looks to play on, works around Thorpe. Clears out a defence. Karlovcek with a big climb, but in front is Cody Gilchrist. Gilchrist paces his way back. Looks for the lead. He's got a lead coming from Thorpe. Couldn't quite hang on. Has a crack at it though. Second attempt, a handball over the top. Press. Callum Filkey now can roll into goal and pop it through. Good reward for effort there, Callum Filkey.
Keep piling them on.
And he pops through another goal, and you're right. It is turned into a bit of procession here in this final term. 16-17, 1-13, 4-8-32. They've put the foot on the accelerator.
They have.
Callum Filkey with his first goal of the season.
Oh, okay.
Puts it through, so an important one for him. And he's just been involved in a bit of push and shove in his quarter too, so it's always a nice feeling to reward yourself.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere after the game. We'll have post-game presentation for the Archie's Thongs. Have you got a player in mind? I do.
Yeah, I do, and I reckon it could be the same guy.
Josh Whitwer's been enormous.
Yes.
I'm going to go with the assumption that's the same.
Here. Yeah, that's correct.
Civic in front. There's the siren. A comprehensive victory. I mentioned it off the top. South Gawler flexed their muscle last week with an 11-goal win. Well, they've just about done the same here. 16-17, 1-13, 4-8-32. We'll quickly go through the goal scorers, Simon. It was 4 goals to Joseph Arnold, 3 to Cody Gilchrist, probably about 6 behinds to throw in with that. Shaquan Davey with 3. Pisani, Saunders, Whitwer, Gurney, Press and Filkey, all with a goal. That's Callum Filkey. And then 4 goals all coming in the second half for the Dogs. It was Lockie Webb, Ethan Gant, Sam Sibic and Ollie Sibic. But look, the Dogs gave it a fair effort for most of the game, but
I agree.
Unfortunately, just far too much polish for the Lions.
That's right. They did. They had just too many winners up forward. They won the midfield battle as well. But you're right. But it was a good game. Yeah,
lack of personnel as well for the Dogs. Didn't give him many favours. But I'm going to get down there and do a post-game interview with our player of the game. Thank you very much again, Simon, for all your hard work.
Good, Louis. Well done.
We'll be back next week, of course. But don't go anywhere. Post-game interview coming right up. Here with our player of the game, Josh Whitwer. Had plenty of the footy all afternoon, mate. Absolutely brilliant. What did you think of Josh's game?
Good.
He had a great game, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you're going to hold the mic. He had a good game, didn't he?
John, when they get in the change room, I got picture the man in the match.
Oh, brilliant.
All right?
Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much. He's absolutely pumped up, and why wouldn't you be? It was a brilliant game for you, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it was good win. Thanks, Tony. We set our sights to come and have a good win in some tough conditions, and even better for young Thorpe losing his cousin last week. So he's had a tough week, so it was good to get a win for him.
Yeah, absolutely it was. I mean, you lost a couple games in a row after starting the season undefeated. Was there any conversations had? You've now come back with 2 really comfortable wins.
A few. I know we're good on paper, but we're still young, so we're listed under pressure with any young side's always a tough ask. And then Kapunda's a bloody good side, but we just stick to our process and we back it in. Whether it's working or not, we know our game style holds up.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been really impressive for you guys. Now you're the only side that's really locked away into finals. You're just about locked away that top spot as well. Now, how are you feeling going into the final series as a group?
Really good, especially at my age.
Yeah.
A grade going well, the B grade sitting on top as well, and then all 3 our juniors, I think we're top 2 in every grade, so it's a great spot to be in as a club. And I was talking to a few of the Barossa boys today, our success comes from our juniors, so a lot of these lads, like Gurney and Joshua Saunders and all that, they've all come through our junior system. Keeping them definitely makes it easier.
Absolutely. You asked for those thongs at the start of the game. You gave me a shout out, and you well and truly earned them. I gave it a shout out on the call. You had a brilliant game, mate. So a pair of Archie's thongs, a filming footy beanie for you. It's pretty cold. You might need that. So well done.
Beautiful.
Player of the game.
Appreciate
awesome.
it.
Thank you very much. Josh Whitwer, our player of the game, had a fantastic afternoon out here on Barossa Park. They got a comfortable win, South Gawler, just about lock away top spot. We'll be back next week for Filming Footy and the Barossa Light and Gawler Football Association is we're at the Angaston Footy Club, where they have a game against Barossa District. Going to have Barossa for the third week in a row. Angaston will be desperately looking for a win there. You can catch up on everything for the BLGFA every Thursday night on Filming Footy's Facebook for Behind the Barrel. We catch up on everything for the Barossa Light and Gawler Footy Association and the Co-op BLGW. Well, thank you very much for tuning in today, and good night.
Our name is derived from the Greek prefix, macro, large. From the day we were born, this has been a promise for the future. We have grown through dedication, sweat, self-denial, faithful to our mission of being on the side of those who put themselves on the line. Through our name, we celebrate the greatness of those who believe there are no obstacles higher than their dreams. The courage to get back up after falling. The obstinacy of believing until the end. These are the values embedded in our logo. The Macron Hero. It's a celebration of sacrifice and tenacity. Up until your personal victory. Until your arms are in the sky. Become your own hero.